Okay, here's a quote that I thought sort of backs up the definition of spirituality. This is by Rabbi Martin Cohen from Hebrew Union College. Spirituality may inclusively be regarded as the sum of the efforts of the human psyche, individually and collectively, to attune to the impulses and rhythms of the universe, whether internal or to the individual or external in nature. So let's talk about what is Jewish spirituality. Jewish spirituality is sensitivity and attachment to Jewish religious and spiritual values. It's just basically taking spirituality and making it specific to the experiences of the Jewish people. So what then is Messianic Jewish spirituality? My definition in a quick nutshell is that sensitivity and attachment to Jewish religious and spiritual values renewed in Yeshua and empowered by the Spirit. And we'll get into a lot more and unpack that over the next 6 weeks. In your syllabus, however, is a kind of an expanded definition. Messianic Jewish spirituality seeks to promote a vital, vibrant, and mature relationship with God and humankind among those bound by the irrevocable covenant with Israel. It is rooted in Scripture, informed by Jewish tradition, dependent upon Yeshua's creative, redemptive, and intercessory work, and responsive to the divine presence. So before we get to Heschel, actually, the syllabus also mentions that, and the course description, that Messianic Jewish spirituality also draws from various Christian traditions. And that's true, especially when we get into kind of like how the Spirit is involved in all of this. And we're not going to get too deeply into that at the moment, but I think it's important to note that one of the things that makes us unique as a Messianic Jewish community is that we do draw from both faith traditions. I think it's naive to think that we somehow can form a Yeshua-believing theology and a way of life that doesn't take into consideration the wider church. And obviously for the last 2,000 years, they have been the primary vehicle of preserving Yeshua faith. And so, there are times in which we will draw from those traditions, but the importance of what we've just gone through is that Messianic Jewish spirituality should primarily draw from Jewish, spiritual values and traditions, while at the same time, feeling free to draw at times from the wider church. So any questions about definition of spirituality, what spirituality is?